Hello everybody, Rusted Ground here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. It's time to go to the Brazilian forest, because that's what I said I'm gonna do in the previous episode. So let's do this. We're taking Alistair, Wynn, and let's take Zevran with us, because we haven't taken him in any missions so far. So let's take him. It's gonna be weird with 3 melee, but I think we should be okay. Let's go. The Brazilian outskirts. But before that, apparently, we're going to have a little encounter here.
Enemies approaching!
Okay. Wow, bandits, right? Yeah. Okay. The problem is, with Zevran, we haven't set his tactics at all. So, yeah. Zevran is a rogue. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let me see here. Let's go with aggressive scrapper. Flurry, yeah, let's go with that. And have him actually switch to his things here. Let's see how this goes.
Very well. You don't know how to fight.
Whoa!
Let us end this.
Okay, that was what? Not regeneration, sorry. Oh, actually, okay, never mind.
Yes.
Too slow. I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
God damn it, man.
Odds have just changed. On it. Time to dance. Won't take long. Shall we compete for points? I cannot push it further.
Come on. So far,
No mercy.
not been going the best.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Okay.
Next time.
Right. Okay. Well, that was not the best way to handle things. I need to look really quickly at Zevran's tactics. So I will do that as soon as Aiden gets back up. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Right, let's have a look here really quickly. Sorry about this. I just went in with Zevran just like that. So, the rogue has learned... Okay, stealth, dirty fighting. This is an activated, alright. Dual weapon sweep. The character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Okay. Below the belt, the rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target. Right. Mark of Death. The assassin marks a target, revealing weaknesses that others can exploit. All attacks against a marked target deal additional damage. Right. Okay. Flurry. The character lashes out with a flurry of 3 blows, dealing normal combat damage to each unit. And then momentum and deadly strike. The rogue makes a swift strike at a vulnerable area on the target, dealing normal damage but gaining a bonus to armor penetration. Right, so let's have a look really quickly at his tactics. So as a scrapper, Target rank is elite or higher. Mark of death. I think I'm actually going to go target rank. Oh, elite or higher. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. Flurry for any. All right. Surrounded by at least 3 enemies. Dual weapon sweep. Okay, being attacked by a melee attack, dirty fighting, and then enemy has high or medium armor rating, deadly strike. Can I have a look really quickly at Alistair? Being attacked by range. Okay, surrounded by at least 2 enemies. Right. I'm just thinking whether or not this should be like if Alistair, no, hero enemy rank, if an enemy is targeted by Alistair, he should get the mark of death, maybe. The assassin marks a target, revealing weaknesses that others can exploit. All attacks against the marked target deal additional damage. I'm just thinking, this is... Ooh, wow, 42. That's going to drain his stamina really quickly, I think. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, let's do it like that for now. I don't know if that's the right thing, but we'll see. We'll learn. I will learn Zevran just by playing with him, basically, in the party.
Very well.
Okay. Anything else? What the Jesus Christ. Okay, my bad. Okay. Let's get out of here then. Okie dokie. Here we
Stop
go.
right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Wow, okay. Right.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
Well, maybe I can help you with those issues and then you can help me. You know, it can be like a mutual thing. I mean, come on. I come representing the Grey Wardens. And what issues are those? I'm gonna go with I come representing the Grey Wardens and see what happens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Here we go.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian.
Nice
the
to meet
keeper
you,
of this
Zathrian.
clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Aiden. It's a pleasure to meet you. I don't understand, like, I want to ask him a bunch of questions, but I think it's proper to greet him first.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago.
You imagine correctly.
Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made.
What?
This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Okay. Whoa. This looks very bad.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves.
They ambushed us,
Shit.
and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there any way we can help you guys out? Yo, here we go. Is there no way to help your men? There are actual werewolves in the front. Why did these beasts attack you? Surely you must have some warriors to spare. Okay, first of all, why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
So maybe they're controlled by someone. Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think. Surely you must have some... No, is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Well, we could try. I'm good at non-trivial tasks. But you're going to ask me to get it anyhow. No, I'm gonna go with I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Okay.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect.
I see.
But it's the only hope we have left.
Okay. Have you considered seeking outside help? I don't think they're... No, I'm gonna go with... No, actually, let's ask the question, even though I kind of have a feeling of what he's gonna say.
From whom? The children of the stone?
Yeah, see?
The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
The Shemlin? What? Okay, right. I'll try to find this white Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian
I
forest.
presumed that.
It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see.
Yeah.
Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Alright, Jesus. Okay. Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay, wow, all of them are questions that I would want answers to. How did the curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Okay. How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
So, did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Got it. Right.
Go on, then.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Okay.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Right, here we go. Dalish camp. Witherfang is, according to the keeper Zathrian, a wolf. He is no ordinary wolf, however. He is a wolf possessed by a powerful spirit and the source of the werewolf curse that plagues the Brazilian forest. While Witherfang is hundreds of years old and very powerful in his own right, the only way to end his curse is to cut out his heart and bring it to Zathrian. Keeper Zathrian, even with all our magic and skill, we only delay the inevitable. It is said the elves lived in Ferelden long before any others set foot here, and though most of their knowledge has been lost, it falls to the keeper of each clan to preserve what they have. Zathrian is an old, severe elf with little love for outsiders, but his clan is facing a more trying enemy than most. Right. And then the Blight, nature of the beast, slay Witherfang and bring his heart to Zathrian. Zathrian told you that the curse that has befallen the elves originated in the great wolf Witherfang. If the beast is slain, Zathrian may be able to use its heart to break the curse. Right. Cool. Okay, let's talk to people then. Lanaya.
I'm Darren Grey Warden.
Okay.
My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
You just asked me a question right there. Yeah, sure thing.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Why don't you go and see the city for yourself? You're saying you can't imagine such a thing? Yes, there are larger than the eye. Some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
That's just how humans are. Wow, okay. Yeah, it isn't an easy life for them.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Okay. Some of us, not all humans are the same, though.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Perhaps. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Wow, okay. So, how did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both.
Oh.
I was the only
Okay.
survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
You sound very matter-of-fact about it. No, she doesn't. I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Why would he be so furious, though? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Did you have family you could... didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
I see. What can you tell me about Zathrian, then?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself.
Okay.
He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much?
I really shouldn't talk about that. That's something you should ask him about yourself.
Okay, gotcha. What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
And how did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Ooh. What did Zathrian think of that?
He was proud of me. I've always thought of him as a father in a way, and he could not hide his pleasure when I became his first. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Okay, why are the Dalish so hostile? I think I know the answer to this, but let's ask the question though.
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or
Didn't.
Yep. What? Something... what? Okay, something glitched there. Okay. What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Okay. Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlatham fought, they lost.
Okay, elves were immortal then, so how did they lose their immortality?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally.
Okay.
And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Okay, I see. Could you get your lifespan back?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
Unless you, excuse the term, crossbreed, right? I mean, yeah, that's how you get your immortality back. But the slaves were eventually freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your maker's chosen.
Okay. And you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god.
Yeah, okay.
Shemlin, no other. He's also responsible. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Okay. Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect.
Okay,
Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
right. The first one, your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
Aren't you? You're human. And to many of them, you represent the humiliations our people have suffered for generations. You may not have been personally responsible, but such feelings are not easily overruled by logic or fairness.
She doesn't act, she's not hostile because she's partly human? I don't know. You're not hostile.
I was not born here,
That's
so
right,
I see
exactly.
things differently from the others. Still, I do not blame them for what they feel.
I do not blame
Perhaps
them
this
either.
may change one
Just
day,
saying.
but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Okay.
Certainly.
Tell me more about yourself?
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan,
Okay.
it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age.
Yeah, okay,
But
I should go.
as you wish. Darth Shiro.
Woo, here we go. New codex entry, Arlathan, part 1. Before the ages were named and numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elfhenan, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the center of the world stood the great city of Arlathan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we totally would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. The humans first arrived from Parvolan to the north. Called Shemlen, or quicklings, by the ancients, the humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human disease, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elfhanan off from the humans for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. Wow. Damn. Okay. Cool.
As you say.
Please leave that be.
Whoops.
If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Shh. Can I ask what's inside?
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
Yes, I'm really sorry. Didn't... Shit. Okay.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I need some equipment?
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I should go.
I must return.
I'm not going to ask him yet about... We need
Creators speak on
to...
your way.
We need to get on his good side, and we haven't yet. Okay. Oh, here we go.
My mother was Dalish. They are a proud people. Those who refused to bow to defeat.
Whoa. Zevran. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling you're Dalish. Kamen. What's going on there, boy?
Hello?
Oh, he's really young. There's no need to be afraid of me? Yeah, there's no need to be afraid of me.
Of course. I'm very sorry. It's just that we don't get many visitors. Like you, I mean. Of your kind.
I can totally understand. You've never seen a human before?
Oh, of course. It's just that they don't... I mean, you don't... Oh, I should start over. I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Good luck with that. No. Why can't you become a real hunter?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. Oh, try me. Yes, perfect. Okay, try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something.
Okay.
I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Uh-oh. What? Gaina. Oh, do you have a crush on Gaina? Girl problems. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire.
Uh-huh.
I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless.
Easy there,
I shouldn't have brought
cowboy.
it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Easy there. There must be a way that I can solve your problems, because I know for a fact I have some wolf pelt, if you're willing to trade and willing to be a little bit sneaky about it. But can I ask you some questions?
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
Oh, wait a second. Dude.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Easy does it. There must be some way I can solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Ooh, perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you. What if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Perhaps I could talk to her for you then?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
Fine, have it your way. I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
It can't hurt. Well, it can hurt, because we might fail. Okay, well...
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Right. Okay. What if I got myself into? Let's talk to her. There's a chest over there. Yeah, let's talk to her. Hello there.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Hello to you too. Can you answer some questions? No. You are Gaina, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
What? He said that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Why not? I mean, if you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Oh, wow. Okay, man, I really hope I have enough persuasion here to persuade her. If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right.
Oh, yes.
I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt.
There we go.
Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Nice. Okay. I'm always happy when there's a happy ending. I hope there's going to be a happy ending.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
All right. There we go. We did a good thing.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but...
What?
I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Okay, kids. Now you go along and bond or whatever you want to do. Whoa, right. We have some updates here. So, Codex updates. Books and songs. First thing. The Tale of Illirin. In the days after the rising of Zazkiel, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shemlen and Elven alike. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands which the Shellmen call Anderfells, a clan of our people lived struggling to survive the Blight. Illiren was their keeper. A hunter in his younger days, crafty as any wolf, he led his people always just ahead of the Darkspawn who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hela cannot run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Murdain, the Darkspawn cornered Illiren's clan. That night, the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere so that the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked. But Illiren had prepared for them. All around the camp, the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Illiren and the other Harren called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and though the bolts missed the Darkspawn, they hit their target all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Illiren's clan. Nice. Okay. That's it? Okay. And we have a quest completed and an items received. And that item is... Nope. 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 That item is something... The Tale of Illiren. Okay, yes. This book acquired from... Right. Cool. What? Oh, shit. I need to... Yeah, I totally forgot we died here, so I need to use a lesser injury kit. Let's do that. Also,
right.
You need to use that as well.
Your wish.
That's it. Right? Yes, that is it. Cool. Pile of sacks. Ooh, a scout's bow with a rapid aim. Take it. There's also a chest over there and some let's take the elf fruit. We have a lot of elf fruit. What is this? This statue is dedicated to the elf wolf god Fenharel. What? Fenharel the Dread Wolf. There is precious little we know about Fenharel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elgarnan and Mithal created the world as we know it. Andruil taught us the ways of the hunter. Sileis and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fenharel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fenharel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Harren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Geldoran and Derntal and Anaris, excuse me, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fenharel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fenharel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods, if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Fenharel, and they were all of them betrayed, and Fenharel sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. Wow. Ouch. Okie dokie. Cool.
It's wonderful to see Cameron and Gaina so happy. A little joy in such a sad time is not misplaced.
Cool. Nice. I'm super happy that we managed to help them out. Hunter. Okay. Nurse. Wait a second.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Right. Landmark tent. A distinctive landmark, but otherwise unremarkable at this time. Okay. You are Athras. We have a wooden crate, colored inks. What is this? What? Valslin blood writing? When the children of our people come of age, they earn the privilege of wearing the Valaslin, the blood writing. It sets us apart from the Shellmen and from the elves who have thrown their lot in with them. It reminds us that we will never again surrender our traditions and beliefs. The ritual deserves great reverence. The one who is to gain the Valaslin must prepare by meditating on the gods and the ways of our people, and by purifying the body and the skin. When the time comes, the keeper of the clan applies the blood writing. This is done in complete silence. Cries of pain are signs of weakness. If one cannot tolerate the pain of the blood writing, they are not ready to undertake the responsibilities of an adult. The keeper may stop the ritual if they decide that the one gaining the Valaslin is not ready. There is no shame in this, for all children are different, and our ancestors once took centuries to come of age. Oh, okay, so it's like what's it called? I think there's like it's like a Maori tattoo. Is it? Isn't it? It's like, you know, like these old, like, I couldn't even call them old school tattoo, but there's like traditional tattoos. Dalish boots. 3 defense. Okay, wait a second. +3 defense. I think this could be better than what he has already. I think I'm gonna go with that. Right. Okay, let's have a chat with Mr. What's his name? Athras here.
I'm Darren Atishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have, and it's annoying. I have a job to do. I don't mind, I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy that he has forbidden you. I mean, I think he forbidden him because he doesn't want to lose any more people, and we are, you know, disposable, let's say. You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Oh, you would be surprised. Oh, here we go. That's how you ask for help? Oh, I'm going to try persuasion again. Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me.
I'm sure I can.
My wife, Dalish, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush.
Oh.
She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace. Perhaps I could convince Zathrian to tell the truth. No, I will seek her out. There's something going on there then. I will seek her out in the forest. I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Okay. Lost to the curse. Athras's wife Dalish was infected by the werewolf disease. Zathrian says she is dead, but will not allow Athras to see her body. Athras believes that she is still alive, but has become a werewolf. He hopes you find her when you venture out into the forest. Oh man, okay, so we're going to kill this guy's wife in werewolf form, I guess. Right, that's by the looks of it. Also, Zathrian is kind of suspicious with all that. What is going on here?
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Oh, I totally understand. Don't worry about it. You seem to go out of your way seeking it. Do others truly trouble you so much? I understand. And you wonder why everyone dislikes your people so much. Do others truly trouble you so much?
These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shemlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Thank you very much, I guess. Alright, cool. Now, what else do we have here? I saw we have a... Eldest of the Sun?
As you say.
What is this? What is this? Elgarnan, god of vengeance. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only things in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Elgarnan was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Elgarnan greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Elgarnan, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forest and all manner of wonderful green things. Elgarnan loved his mother's gifts and praised them highly and walked amongst them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Elgarnan took in her works and grew jealous. Out of spite, he shone his face full upon all the creatures the earth had created and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the cracks in her body the first rivers and streams. Elgarnan was furious at what his father had done and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Elgarnan's rage was unbated. Eventually Elgarnan threw the sun down from the sky and buried him in a deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the remainders of Elgarnan's battle, which his father drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. Okay, so the stars are interesting. Okay. Okay, it's a pretty big area here, by the looks of it. Okay, let's see what's this here. A barrel with some Dalish boots, right? Again, Dalish boots. Oh, 12 defense. That's way better. Okay, so Zevran. Dalish boots. We already gave you Dalish boots. These ones are hardened. You take these ones then, because yeah, these seem to be a little better. Right, and then we have this chest. Bum bum. And we have a bunch of stuff in here. Elf flight arrow, 6 attack, chance to stun. That's cool. There's also something here. Varathorn.
What are you doing?
Is the blacksmith, isn't he?
You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain? No, Master Verathorn, I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
That's a very weird way of using the hammer there, just saying. Okay. What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Well, luckily, you know, I'm going in the woods now, so what if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive.
Okay.
You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Wow, alright, okay. Craft it into what? That's what I want to know. Oh, here we go. What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Oh. Perfect. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest then.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
I was told you could supply me with equipment?
Yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in.
Oh, shit.
Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there.
That was...
If you've not done so already.
Yeah. Come on. Look at me. Of course I did so already. Is there any other equipment you could spare?
I have nothing left that the clan could spare.
Kind of stretching it here.
We do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Right. Well, this is of value to me, definitely. Do you have any... No. Silver brooch. I think I'm gonna get this. A large gemstone in an intricate silver setting. A small pin on its black allows it to be attached to clothing. Morrigan will appreciate this, I think. Right, Dalish gloves. +1 dexterity. Nice, okay. Dal Thanao. War axe. Okay, Dar Misu. Dagger, 1 hand, 14 dexterity. This could be good as well. Okie dokie. Well, I think I'm good for now. Actually, wait a second. Chainmail boots. I'll sell you the leather boots. And that's it for now. Okay. Rare iron bark. We have a quest here. So Varathorn, the clan's craftsman, is in need of iron bark. Iron bark is a very rare wood, light but strong and looks very distinctive. If you find some in the forest, bring it back to Varathorn. Okay, I think... What is this now? Andruil, goddess of the hunt. Hear me, sons and daughters of the people. I am sister of the moon, mother of hares, lady of hunt Andruil. Remember my teachings, remember the Vird Tanadal, the way of three trees, that I have given you. Vira San, the way of the arrow, be swift and silent, strike true, do not waver, and let not your prey suffer. This is my way. Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, As the sapling bends, so must you. In yielding find resilience, in pliancy find strength. That is my way. Vir Adalan, the way of the wood. Receive the gifts of the hunt with mindfulness. Respect the sacrifice of my children. Know that your passing shall nourish them in turn. That is my way. Remember the ways of the hunter, and I shall be with you. Okie dokie. And then...
On it.
Sileis the Hearthkeeper? Sileis the Hearthkeeper is seen as the sister of Andruil the Huntress. While Andruil loved to run with the creatures of the wild, Sileis preferred to stay by her home tree, occupying herself with gentle arts and songs. It is Sileis who gave us fire and taught us how to use it. It is Sileis who showed us how to heal with herbs and with magic, and how to ease the passage of infants into this world. And again, it is Sileis who showed us how to spin the fibers of plants into thread and rope. We owe much to Sileis, and that is why we sing to her when we kindle the fires and when we put them out. That is why we sprinkle our aravels with Sileis' fragrant tree moss and ask that she protect them and all within. Cool. Okay. Well, I am going to stop this episode here for now, because it's been a pretty long one. We're going to continue our adventure in the next one. I believe we still have someone to talk to over here or something like that behind this thing. And then we're most likely going to go into the Brazilian forest and try to do some of the quests in there. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.